What's up, everybody? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, August 8th, 2018. I hope you're well. I'm going to give this a second. I need to test this audio. So I'm going to let this start. I'm going to give this a second. I need to test this audio. I think we're good. So I'm going to let this start. So, sorry for that echo. As always, if you're a replay viewer, please, I will put timestamps for at least technical analysis. Not sure how the first part of this video will go, but I'm just going to go over some tweets. That's about it. Then we're going to get into technical analysis for a little bit. Just look at the charts briefly. And while we do that, you see in the corner of the screen, you see this little countdown, 25 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use that for a countdown for when we do the little drawing for the t-shirts for the Litecoin 30 for 30 giveaway. So we're going to give away 3 t-shirts thanks to Poseidon Lou, who I see is in the chat. Poseidon Lou, thank you, man. Everybody thank Poseidon Lou. This is all him sponsoring John Kim, sponsoring the Litecoin 30 for 30 tour. And so we have 3 shirts to give away. I'm going to start the timer simply because if you haven't entered into this, all you have to do is, let's see, go to the tweet. Where is the tweet? All you have to do is go to the tweet that I have on the screen. The link is in the description, and just retweet it. If you haven't entered, it's cool, but you can go over there now and you can enter just by retweeting. That's how I'm going to pick. Right now, there's only 38 retweets. So there's 38 people that, and we're going to give 3 away. So 3 of those 38 so far. So your chances are pretty nice, I would say. And that's how we're going to do it. I have a retweet picker, and it's going to pick the winners. So I will, in a couple minutes, I'm going to start that countdown that you see at the bottom of the screen, and then that's going to give some people time to go do that. Thornton Plumbing doesn't tweet, so it's all good, Thornton. I'm sorry, but it was a Twitter type of happening, this contest. So, yes, I'm going to give it a couple minutes, I guess, and while I wait for everybody, I'll say what's up to who's here. We got a bunch of you are here. Tisha, Wendell, what's up? Dan Best, Poseidon Lou, obviously, the sponsor of this awesome giveaway. Ariel, where's Litecoin going? That's a great question. If I knew the answer to that, I think we'd all be very, very happy campers planning our purchase of islands, but I don't know. I don't know where Litecoin's going, nor does anybody else. Varka the Dragon 88, what up, Litecoin Nation? What's up? Steven Herzog, what's up, man? Good to have you. Hopefully I'm in the running for a shirt. I think you are, as long as you retweeted. Joe Deardy, I'm laddering down his position, he says. Wendell says you need to set up a Twitter just to see what everybody's talking about in the crypto sphere. It really is true. If you want to be in the know in crypto, go get a Twitter. I mean, there's really cool people to follow too. You learn a lot. John Kim, the man, the Litecoin tour legend. He's in the house. What's up, John? John, did you enter the t-shirt giveaway? I hope so. I hope you retweeted this tweet, man. Well, not that one, but this one. You only lose if you sell, says 1984. Agreed. Tech Lords, what's up, man? Man, I don't know if you all know, but Tech Lords plays the piano, and he is brilliant. I tweeted a piece by Beethoven that he played, and it was unbelievable. Very impressed. Takes years to get that good. John Moore, what's up, man? How's it going? Zubair sitting on 80 Litecoin. Hopefully it's going to be better soon. That's what everybody says. F-150, what's up? F-150 with a $10 super chat. Even in a down market, even on a red day, a $10 super chat. Whew. He says, Dan, thanks for all that you do, brother. Well, F-150, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that donation. I appreciate you hanging out in the comments before we went live on this live stream. I saw you chatting up a storm. I appreciate it. It's awesome to have you on here. And I appreciate that super chat. So I wonder how John Kim's making out anyway. John, if you're out there, let everybody know how you're making out. Let us know where you are, what state you're in. Pretty crazy, man. You're hustling and bustling and travel in the country for Litecoin as it plummets down to the low 60s, the low $60. So I'll get started. First off, I just want to, announce officially, I tweeted this not long ago. I said Litecoin Summit booked. I didn't procrastinate or anything. It's true. Actually, that's definite sarcasm. I procrastinated immensely, which I do with everything. But I was sitting here. I was like, I gotta get my tickets. I gotta get my plane tickets and hotel. So I did it. It's done. Obviously, very excited. It's gonna be cool if you're in the chat right now and you will be there. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to live stream. Bring my camera. It's gonna be so fun, man. Just hanging out. Maybe by then Litecoin will be $20. I mean, it could be a good time. I'm just kidding. I don't think Litecoin will be $20 by the time the summit rolls around, but I could be wrong. The timer has not moved, Steven, because I'm not ready to start the countdown. But I think I'll start it. In like 1 minute. We're gonna start the timer in like 1 minute, and then while it's running, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the markets, because Dragon Style wants to know. He said, "What are your market thoughts?" We're gonna jump into Bitcoin and Litecoin, talk about that. DRX ducked LLC as it becomes more of a buying opportunity. No plummets. So everybody's telling me my timer's not moving. I know. We'll get it moving in a second. So let's actually, maybe I should just start it now. Let's just start it now. When it runs out, it runs out. So if you're in here, go retweet to enter this t-shirt giveaway for the John Kim Litecoin 30 for 30 tour. We're going to give away the t-shirt. So go retweet. The link is in the description. That's all you have to do to enter. Retweet. I'm sorry if you don't have a Twitter. So here we go. Winner picked tomorrow on live stream. There's the shirt. And let me do it. I'm going to start the timer right now. So give me 1 second. No, I don't want to use that timer. No. Not 5 minutes. We'll do 25 minutes. If I can update this. 25 minutes start. There it is. So the timer's going, and Yo Man Ami finally made it to a live vid. What's up, man? Welcome. I'm happy you made it. Jim Flanagan is in the house. He said it's Flanagan. What's up? All right, so the timer's going. I'm gonna pick the winner in a little. I'm sorry. I mean, I gotta dangle the carrot for these live streams, right? I gotta keep you guys around somehow. So you have a timer. It's like you're in live stream prison right now for 24 minutes. I mean, as long as you want to see who wins. And I'm sorry to do that to you. But let's go over. I got my Litecoin Summit. If you're in the chat right now, press 1 if you're going, and then I get a sense of how many people here are going to the Litecoin Summit. And before we get into the price and market, I did tweet earlier, and I kind of want to stress this point a little bit. 2 points, real quick. And I just wanted to say, in the tweet, I said, I know many are stressed out. Keep in mind, many of the greatest VCs of all time were also extremely stressed out before their time of success arrived. There are some crazy awesome VC stories out there. And if you can go on YouTube and you can just you can look up, I don't know what you would YouTube or Google exactly, but probably inspirational venture capitalist stories, and you can get a sense for it. The risk, stress, and emotional toll of it all is almost like the price of entry. Keep your head up. And I said that because I know a lot of people are down right now. I mean, the market's down. I was even telling Rob at Boiling Point Mechanical, I was like, man, I got to go live tonight, and I'm not sure what to expect, because live streams are always a little different when the market's down as opposed to up. But I know all you guys are awesome, so I'm sure we'll have some fun here. So yeah, hang in there. Nobody does know what will happen. Same thing with VCs when they're putting money into seed round of a startup. They don't know. It's a risk. It's a gamble. But if things go the direction we want and we believe they will, then I think it could be I think it could pay off really well for everybody. So hang in there. So let's see. Let's go on to my next tweet, which is piggybacked off of that tweet. I said, in previous businesses I've owned, the amount of money held in merchant account reserves that got tied up was unreal. You're probably like, what are you talking about? Why are you talking about that? And I said, it was such a vulnerable and terrible feeling having banks in control of my money. And I'm sorry, my one screen froze. Terrible, but it is a terrible feeling having banks in control of your money and business. And it's true. And I said the game is changing. And I'm bringing that up simply because that is, what my focus is. Price is all over the place, right? And if you're simply only watching price, you're not watching the technology, you're not watching the landscape of the economics change, you're not watching the landscape of the world change before our eyes from a technological standpoint, it's going to be easier to become down. But if you're watching the technological advancements happen, right? If you're watching this shift go very slowly, it's not like happening all at once, but if you watch the shift and you watch this technology and the innovation that it brings happen, and you keep an eye on it, you read about it, and you're a part of it, it's way easier to, take your eyes off the charts, take your eyes off price, relax a little bit, look long term. So, that's kind of why I wanted to bring that tweet up, because I think it's important. And then obviously my next tweet I was going to go over was the Litecoin. I love New York City, Litecoin 30 for 30. John Kim putting in work right now, traveling the country like a boss. Wendell says, maybe next live stream Dan can give away some coffee. Maybe I can give away some Huddle Fuel coffee. That could be pretty cool. So we got 20 minutes. And lastly, there's a really good video, the Litecoin School of Crypto e-currency hodler. I put a link in the description to this video. He tweeted, and basically the tweet was, one of the biggest criticisms blockchain skeptics have is that proof of work is bad because it's wasteful. But is it really? Come check out this snippet I have of the podcast I did with David Gerard as we discussed this topic. David Gerard is a self-professed Bitcoin skeptic. And it was a really cool conversation. It was very good to listen to. Very interesting topic, and really helps paint where the future is headed in terms of mining in particular. So go check that video out if you feel like hearing a little bit of chatter about that. And also please go follow Litecoin School of Crypto. E-currency hodler is the man. Lincoln K says crypto is dead for another 6 months or more. Lincoln. Crypto is more alive than ever, in my opinion. Maybe price, I wouldn't argue price might be down for 6 months or more, but cryptocurrency is more alive than ever, and I'm telling you that. So let's go over to charts. Let's talk about what's going on. And I wanted to start this off before we have 19 minutes before we give away some shirts, but I thought I would zoom out on Litecoin, right? I know we have a lot of Litecoin holders in here. Sherry saying price is down. That's true. Price is down, but if you look at the zoomed out chart, price is up. So I guess it kind of depends on what angle you're looking at, right? But let's look at the zoomed out version of the chart. So I wanted to this is how my mind works, right? I'm just kind of giving you an illustration of my mind. There's some technical analysis sprinkled into this chart, but a lot of it is an illustration of my mind. And my mind is just, this is how it works, right? So we have these segments of growth of this industry, right? Cryptocurrency as a whole, what is the market cap right now? Like $220 billion or something. Facebook's like almost $1 trillion. So in terms of like where we are in the growth of cryptocurrency, we are early adopters, even though it's been around for a good amount of time right now. It's getting steam, but we're still in this position where we can be early adopters, and that's, first of all, awesome. But second of all, I break it down into segments, right? So zoomed out on Litecoin, we can go back to 2013. and we can break it into 4-year segments. This is like the way my mind works. So, and what's cool is October to December 2013, crazy gains, right? You see it. It was right before that bear market. 3,000% gains. 3,000% gains from October to December 2013. Bear market ensued shortly after that, right? And then we have a nice little recovery, and then like the beginning of a nice trend up. Now October to December 2017, October 2017 to December 2017, 4 years later, we have another, crazy massive run up from these levels, right? And we actually had one in, I guess you could say, March 2017. Really, 2017 was a huge year for crypto, but I'm really talking about October to December because right now that is a time everybody remembers very well. It's a very nice recent memory in our minds, even though it's around 8 months ago, but 4 years later, right? 4 years later, crazy gains. I think, 500% or so from when it broke out. Like 600%, let's just call it. And then from there, I went ahead 4 more years. So this is my outlook, and I'm doing this because long term, I think it's important if you're long to zoom out on the charts and do this to get some perspective, to get some, ideas of where the market might go. If you believe in the technology and you think it's going to succeed, and you don't think we're going to be stuck at a $220 billion market cap as a whole forever, then, the value of Litecoin right now in I guess most circumstances would be considered undervalued, right? So a $62 Litecoin right now, and if you fast forward 4 years, and if this trend continues, right, and we make some crazy moves in adoption, a lot can happen in 4 years. A lot has happened in the last 4 years, right? You can only imagine what has happened in this time frame. So what will happen in this time frame, right? Where would we be? And so if the risk pays off and we are right about cryptocurrency, if we are right about Litecoin and we made the right move, right? Let's just take, let's take this first high in December 2013 to this next high in 2017, right? And that's 565%. Let's just say that happens again over the next 5 years. So let's take, and I don't know how long, or next 4 years, let's take this most recent high and let's do 550, 600% and see where it takes us in the next 4 years. If we're right, so let's go 600%. 600% gains, okay? This is cryptocurrency. That can happen in 2 months. That can happen in a month. I'm saying in 4 years, if we're right. That's a $2,600 Litecoin in 4 years. Is that unrealistic? No. There's many that are saying that we'll have more Litecoin worth more than that in by the end of 2018, 2019. So it's definitely not unrealistic from a pricing perspective, from a technical analysis perspective, to say a $2,600, or imagine a world of a $2,600 Litecoin by 2021, 4 years from now. So that would be a $2,600 Litecoin. Would you be happy with that? If you would be happy in 4 years with your investment that you have now with a $2,600 Litecoin, press 1 in the comments. I'm really curious to see if that would make you happy. And then while we're waiting for those answers to come in, I want to take where we are now, and if we got that, right? If we got so I see a lot of ones coming in. I think a lot of people would be happy with a $2,600 Litecoin in 2021. Somebody says 2. The person that says 2 probably wants like a $10,000 Litecoin. But look at all the ones, right? But this requires patience, and it requires, if this were to happen, it requires weathering the storm. Shielded by God says, I'd be like Sleeping Beauty, wake me up in 4 years. Crypto Cook says 200 would make me happy right now. Guinness Speak says that's a long hodl, but yeah, that definitely is. That's definitely a long hold. And I think like the longer you are in cryptocurrency, the easier it is to kind of weather these storms. If I was like trading right now, if I got into cryptocurrency and I wanted to just like trade, I'd go crazy. Me personally, I couldn't handle it. I would go crazy, and that works maybe for my personality, that I'm just more of a long-term investor. That's probably smart for me to do that. There are probably some incredible traders out there that are making money. And I know that for a fact. I'm just not one of them. So this is an investment. This is more of a conservative long-term investment, if you can call investing in cryptocurrency conservative. So let's take $62, and let's say we did get to a $2,600 Litecoin. From where we are now, that's over 4,000% gains. Okay, that's pretty incredible if you ask me. But like Guinness Speak said, it is a long-term hold. It definitely is, but it's all good. If you have faith in the technology, if you have faith in where it's headed, and if you believe it will be implemented and adopted worldwide, then there's a chance, right, that this will pay off monetarily for you. So wanted to start there, zoomed out on the weekly chart on Litecoin. It really helps put such healthy perspective in play, right? And it helps me mentally. So that's personally what I do. And then we can go over to the daily on Litecoin, and you can just see, Litecoin on the daily is just ridiculously overextended. And we just got to keep an eye on it. Right now, from the 50 EMA on the daily, overextended around 27%. One of the most overextended areas we got to on Litecoin from the 50 EMA was back in April. We were 35% overextended on this wick from the 50 EMA at one point. And that's where we found our bounce. So that's basically why, for me, anytime, and I might have put this on the Bitcoin chart, I'm not sure, but anytime any cryptocurrency is 25% to 40% overextended from the 50 EMA, there's usually a really solid chance that you're going to get a bounce back. You're going to get what is called a pullback. So if that were to happen from where we are now at $62, that would look like a nice healthy bounce. Pulled back to the 50 EMA. It doesn't mean we're going to go on a bull run, but it's a pullback to the 50 EMA, and it could just simply be a lower high, right? So it can still be a bullish or a bearish long-term trend, but it's a pullback nonetheless. So when we get into past this 25% overextended on the daily EMA from the 50 EMA on the daily, then I start thinking, okay, first of all, if I was a trader right now, I would probably really start thinking about entering in a long position, at least in the short term. So basically buy. And if you want to exit when we get pulled back 10-15% up, exit. So that's not financial advice. I'm not doing that. I'm not trading Litecoin, just to give you a heads up. I'm just saying I think many are probably doing that right now, especially if on Litecoin you look at the stock RSI. It's crazy oversold right now. There's no doubt about it. We're in manipulated waters. I mean, we always are, but right now it's a frenzy. And that's why what's happening right now is happening. And you and I just have to bear through it, right? We have to live through it, and we have to make the best out of it. And when there's manipulation, it does make it harder to keep your portfolio in check, right? It does make it harder to not get so emotional about what to do next, because it makes things that much more unknown than it already is in a non-manipulated market. So, but right now, 27% overextended from the daily EMA is a sign of possible bounce, possible pullback. But we could be going down further. But right now, it's extremely oversold. So, moving on, we can check out Bitcoin. So earlier today, I didn't mean to leave it. I didn't want to leave it as a replay video, but I did. I had to delete it. But I was live streaming earlier because every day I start my day and I kind of just hop on my computer. I pull up the charts. I do some charting that most of the time I use for these videos that I do. and I just had some music playing. I was just hanging out earlier this morning on a live stream. Some of you, I think, were there. I recognized some names that were there, and they were like, "What? Like, what are you doing right now?" But I was doing my daily morning routine of charting to start the day before I start doing some headhunting and working. So here it is. This is basically what I was doing earlier this morning. This is Bitcoin on the weekly, and you can see we had that inverse head and shoulders that I started talking about right here around $8,100. So right now this right shoulder is in play. We haven't gone below this head area, so we're in this right shoulder area looking for a bounce. And the question is, are we going to have that bounce where we see the shoulder formed, right? We approach the neckline, and then we need to confirm break through the neckline, and then we might have a reverse head and shoulders. Incredibly bullish on a weekly. So if you want to see a bottom, and if it's not this time, there's a very strong possibility when we finally do get a bottom, we finally exit this bear market and we start running and we start having some fun in an uptrend, you're most likely probably going to see an inverse head and shoulders on the weekly charts. So here's a possible one in play. Will it happen? Do not know. And so we talked about that. And then we talked about, well, what if that doesn't happen, right? What's the other thing that could happen? Well, we have this downward trend. We have these lower highs. We have these lower lows. It's basically this falling wedge, right? So if we don't get a breakout up and we don't break this previous high back in July 23rd, the week of July 30th, if we don't start breaking that area, then we're going to see a new low. And we can obviously look to the bottom trend line on this wedge for some clues into maybe where we might find some solid support. Interestingly enough, you obviously have this area over here right around $4,600, right? That's kind of in line with the bottom of this wedge. Could be an area we could look for support for Bitcoin if we do continue this downtrend. We just don't know if it's going to happen yet. For me, I said this channel, $5,000 down to $3,000, and I've been saying this for months. I have to find the first time I actually said that so I can accurately say how long I've been saying that. But $3,000 to $5,000 I think can be a very solid channel that we might see a bottom in this down market. So that's a personal solid accumulation area for me. That's not financial advice. This whole video is not financial advice. That's just my outlook, right? So on a downtrend, that could be our bottom somewhere in that channel. Poseidon Lou, 1999. Poseidon, you've done enough, my friend, my bro. Poseidon Lou, I appreciate the super chat, dude. 1999. You're crazy. So if you're new here in this live stream, Poseidon Lou is donating. He's basically purchased 3 of these shirts. I love New York City, Litecoin 30 for 30, that we're going to be giving away and picking winners for in 4 minutes. And so go retweet this. The link is in the description if you want to enter. All you have to do is retweet this. And we're going to be giving away 3 thanks to stinking Poseidon Lou for getting these. I mean, just wanted to donate to the cause, help support John Kim on his tour. This dude's traveling the country for Litecoin. And then we got Alan Higgs. Alan Higgs with a $20 super chat, showing up Poseidon Lou by a penny, baby. Alan Higgs, I appreciate it, man. Alan, you need an avatar for your picture. Alan, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Alan, are you going to the Litecoin Summit? Let me know. Curious. Thank you so much, Alan. You super chatters, even in a down market, are you nuts? I can't. I'm so grateful for you guys, but it's not expected at all. It's not expected. I didn't even know if anybody's going to show up on this live stream. Toxic Crypto says, what if I don't like New York City, but I like the shirt? That's great. If you don't like New York City, but you like the shirt, then get it. And I don't know, if you put a sticker over New York City. put Cali. So I got 2 minutes and 47 seconds. I guess I don't have to massively rush through, but I guess I'll go start looking at picking the winner here, and then we'll come back to the charts, and we'll end on Bitcoin just with a couple points that I wanted to go over on the charts. So let me kind of cruise over here. So what I have to do is I have to refresh. I'm about to pick the winner, everybody. So get your retweet in now. So let me refresh this page first of all to see if anybody even went over on YouTube and retweeted, or on Twitter and retweeted. So we went from 38. Look at that. We got 51 retweets now. So we have a little bit more. We have a little bit more people in the competition. In the competition to win the Litecoin 30 for 30. So I'm really curious to see who will win. I feel like I have to wait 1 minute and 42 seconds to do this. Josh Wallace, what's up, man? You can get a tee. I think my store is not very complete, but there are shirts on there. You can go to the link in the description. It's cryptocapitalventure.io/shop, and there are some shirts you can get on there. I really appreciate you asking. I need to work on that store and make it cleaner looking. Stephen Herzog, $14.99 super chat. Litecoin will be back and better than ever. Dan, you the man, bro. Thanks for all you do. Truly a great dude. Steven, thank you, man. Can't wait to meet you soon. It's almost like a week away. Appreciate it. I really do. Great picture you posted earlier too. Always enjoy those updates, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. You're awesome. You guys are awesome. I mean, these super chats are almost worth one Litecoin. I mean, Litecoins, who would have ever thought, like a $20 super chat would be almost worth a Litecoin. I just can't believe it. I have 30 seconds. Can you tell I'm stalling? Can you tell I'm stalling? So we have Mastodon, Be More Still, Ananda. Good vibes, he says. Thanks, man. Thanks, Don. So here we go. Can I retweet twice? I don't know if you can retweet twice, but I should probably real quick pick the winners before everybody starts retweeting multiple times. I don't think you can. Wow, we have an alarm going off. Okay, relax. Wow, that was like the Litecoin 30 for 30 alarm. Sorry if that woke anybody up out there, but I think we're good to go. That was ridiculous. All right, here we go. This is the random picker. It's competitionagency.com, but it's pretty cool. All I have to do is put the tweet ID in there, and it picks a random retweet from that tweet. So we have OT23 with a $9.99 super chat. Perfect timing. Right as I'm about to pick random retweet, he does it. OT23. Thanks, man. $9.99. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. I'm getting good vibes from all of you tonight. The energy and the generosity is awesome. Putting some pep in my step. You really are. We have Rob in the house. OT23. Woo. So thanks OT23. Thanks super chatters. We're gonna do it. Picking the first winner right now. Here we go. Picking random tweets, retweets. Crypto Highlander, are you in the house? Are you in the house? Crypto Highlander. So I'll message Crypto Highlander, or I'll tweet Crypto Highlander on Twitter. That should be easy, right? I wonder if he's here. There he is. It's awesome. Crypto Highlander, you did it. You're the first one. I love it. So we have our first winner. All right, so I think I can press that button again. It should pick another one. Thornton Plumbing says you should have picked Thornton Plumbing. Well, we have 2 more. Thanks to Poseidon Lou, we have 2 more shirts to give away right now. So number 2 in the works. Here we go. Rahul Shukla, are you in the house? I wonder if I should have made a rule that you have to be on this live stream in order to win this shirt. So I'm going to have to tweet to Rahul Shukla. And then one more. Yeah, Boiling Point Mechanical says, thanks, Lou, for the giveaways. Appreciate it, Lou. Poseidon Lou, you're the man. Everybody get Poseidon Lou a Red Bull. If you're going to Litecoin Summit, please bring a Red Bull for Poseidon Lou. All right, so I'm going to have to make sure to get... Nathaniel Short says he's taking a nap. All right, so one more. One more. Here we go. Dehan. We have Dehan. Are you in the house? I'm going to have to retweet to Dehan. Jim Flanagan, Red Bulls for everyone. I'm going to have to tweet to these two and make sure they know they won. Or if anybody's on Twitter right now, go over there and let them know. You know what? Should I do one more? I'll give away one for myself. Should I do one more, everybody? It's like addicting. I just want to pick another winner. Should I do it? Rob, Rob, Boiling Point Mechanical, can I do it? I'm gonna send you. I'll send you Litecoin. I'll send you Litecoin so that we can do another one. I want to do another one. It'll be cool. Conspiracy Couch. Dan is feeling the Oprah vibe. Oh man, that's awesome. I would totally pick a winner from the live stream if I don't have any type of way or system to be able to do that. That would be sick. I would love to be able to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do. So Rob, you want me to give one away for you? So we're gonna give away 2 shirts right now. 2 more shirts. Alan Higgs, $24.99. Appreciate that, man. You're awesome. Alan Higgs, you're awesome. You almost gave me a full Litecoin in this super chat. You guys, come on, stop it. Poseidon Lou now. Alan Higgs, Poseidon Lou, you guys. Poseidon Lou says shirt for Dan. I do need to get a shirt. That's true. You guys are too much, man. All right, so now I'm giving away 2 shirts, and Rob's giving away 1. I'm giving away 2 now. So Rob's giving away 1. Did I see that right? And we either give away Golden Whale next week. All right, so we're giving away. We're giving away 3 shirts. I'm doing 2 and Rob's doing 1. It's happening right now. 3 more shirts, everybody. All right, here we go. 3 more shirts. I'm gonna pick a random winner right now. I wish I could pick a lot. First off, before I press pick the winner. Does anybody know if I can somehow pick a winner from the live chat right now? I don't think there's any way. I don't think there's any way. So I'm gonna pick one. Here we go. 3 shirts. Here's the first one. Jareem Tayamen. So number 1 is Jareem P. Tayamen. Are you in the chat? Just keep picking till you get one. That's a good idea too. Jareem. All right, so we have 2 more to give away. All right, so the last 2, I'm gonna do it that way. All right, we got one of them that we gave away. He's in the chat, so that's cool. Gotta be live stream to qualify. All right, so the last 2, because we're giving away 2 more. And next week, Boiling Point Mechanical, Rob says clothing whale giveaways next week as well. Check out my pinned tweet for rules. So go follow Boiling Point Mechanical on Twitter. He has a pin tweet for rules about that. We're going to do another one. So, all right. So the last two, we're giving away 2 more shirts. To qualify for these ones, you have to be in the live chat. So let's check it out. Let's do it. Ready? Picking tweet. Pavel. Is Pavel here? And I'll give I gotta give a few minutes because there's like a 10 to 20 second lag for Hodel Fuel wants to add coffee to this little giveaway. This is becoming a crazy giveaway right now. This is becoming, and yeah, there's Boiling Point Mechanical's Twitter handle. Is Pavel here? If Pavel's not here, then it's, we still have 2 more to give away. 2 more shirts. And Pavel does not look to be here. And remember, these are the additional shirts that we're doing. So, crazy. Hodel Fuel wants to give 2 bags to 1 person in live chat. Crazy. You guys are awesome. Super chatters, you guys are awesome. John Kim says, I'll give away a follow. John Kim, come on. Come on with that, man. John Kim, you don't have Charlie Lee status just yet. Relax. Simmer down, buddy. Simmer down. There's Pavel SJP. He did. I'm glad I waited. He said he's here. And I believe Pavel SJP, I recognize that name now, and he is here. So we have 1 shirt left. I have 1 shirt left to give. I'm going to pick real quick. Okay, so I'm just refreshing the page. I think it's safer. We're going to give away 1 more of these shirts. And everybody, if you won, please just tweet me. It'll be way easier for me to set it up. So, last shirt, here we go. LTC Jack. LTC Jack. I recognize LTC Jack from Twitter. I most definitely do. I don't know if I ever see LTC. Is LTC Jack in the chat right now? A lot of you on Twitter probably recognize LTC Jack as well. Steven Herzog. Jack, he puts in work. He definitely does put in work. Mexican Charlie Lee. Not everyone has Twitter, though. I lost my password. This is true. Crypto Highlander, John Kim. Crypto Highlander would be honored for a follow. By the way, you're doing a great thing. Please stay safe out there. John, I think you should choose Crypto Highlander. I think you should go follow him. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rewatch this video to see who I'm giving or who gets a shirt. But if you're in here and you did win a shirt, please tweet at me. It would probably be easier to organize everybody to get them together. And Boiling Point Mechanical, Rob asked me to let you know that it probably will take a couple weeks for you to get your shirts. So please keep that in mind. So, and if you want, yes, just tweet me. That will work probably best. Pavel SJP wins a shirt, and then he sends a super chat of $9.99. I appreciate that, man. You're awesome. You're awesome. You guys are too much. You see, this is why I said Litecoin community is just full of love, man. Just full of love. Varka the Dragon 88 says, congratulations to all the winners. You guys rock, right? We gave away 6 shirts. Is that what it was? Boiling Point Mechanical says, I'll be getting first shirt Friday at the latest for a review and then mass production. So the sample shirt is coming. That sample shirt, well, I guess will be coming on Friday to review. So Nick LTC says, Litecoin Jack is coming. Awesome. So Nick, I knew many of you would recognize LTC Jack. So LTC Jack won the shirts. Jim Flanagan, I make an appearance on Bit Ninja's new promo video. You're in the video? T-shirts delivered faster than Coinbase letting you trade your coin. Nathaniel loves Litecoin family. That's awesome. Litecoin has the best community in crypto, says Eric 2.0. Couldn't agree more. I think we chose wisely. There's Litecoin Jack in the chat, everybody. So congratulate him. He won, I think, the 6th shirt. Thank you for Poseidon Lou, man. You're the man. You're awesome. Everybody, if you're on Twitter, go follow Poseidon Lou. And then Rob, Boiling Point Mechanical, go follow him. Rob donated a shirt tonight. What a way to forget about the markets, Dan and Lou. Giveaways, right? I mean, honestly, giving and serving is usually the best way to forget about the problems in the world. And that's just 100% truth. And so that's what we're doing on this little live stream tonight. As you know, look, Litecoin even broke $63. I mean, we're mooning right now. I guess we shouldn't joke about that, but it's true. It's definitely fun to kind of mix things up a little bit, talk a little bit about fun things and give away stuff. So thanks Poseidon Lou for making that happen. And then yes, if you're on Twitter, go follow Hodl Fuel too, because Hodl Fuel has a cool little product, cool little coffee product, and I love it. Slavmart says, "Did I win?" I don't remember all the names that won, but Guinness Speaks. Isn't that an actual famous shirt of some type? Hodl Fuel, yes. Coffee. Hodl Fuel sells coffee. That is what Hodl Fuel is. Corey Roberts in the house. What's up, Corey? Welcome to the live stream. Boiling Point Mechanical says, congrats to the winners. Thanks to Lou, and always thanks to Dan. Like when LTC NYC, LTC East Coast team. Nathaniel Short, so the crypto will recover and we'll do great. I like that comment. I like that comment a lot. All right, so that was fun. Man, I just want to keep giving away shirts. But let's do another giveaway when the shirts, like, we actually have a bunch. Because right now is a little bit of a wait time. 2 weeks. So we can go back. It's hard to pivot over to charts now after that awesome optimistic positivity that we just had. It really is hard to do that. Wendell says, how about a Hodl Fuel link promo from CCV? I like it. Hodl Fuel, do you have a link actually? Wendell says, free coffee, I thought. 2 bags. Is Hodl Fuel still here? I'm not sure if Hodl Fuel's here anymore. But Wendell's really, really keen on that coffee. Website should be up later this week. There you go. So the Hodl Fuel website is not up yet. He won the Cinnabon Challenge, says John Moore. Now Corolla win Lambo. Nathaniel Short says, nothing, it's manipulation in crypto market, nothing to worry about. Agreed. Map to Success in the house. What's up, Map to Success? Always appreciate your comments, dude. Wendell, Hodl Fuel, Wendell wants to try your coffee. I think a lot of people want to try Hodl Fuel's coffee. So I'm going to finish up the charts. Obviously, we got it started, and then we had that giveaway. Let's finish up the charts. I just really wanted to touch base on if we continue down, what's something that could be in play as that happens. I talked about it in a video earlier. Dan Best, I love you, man. Thank you. Who says smash the likes. I always like that. I always like when the likes are being smashed. So the one thing I talked about in a video earlier, which I think is really important over the next like month to 2 months, is this ETF news. It's already played a huge role in the movement and the price and the manipulation that's going on right now. So it's going to continue playing a role. Whether we like it or not, it really is. A lot of people don't think it plays any role, doesn't make any difference. I don't think it makes a difference what happens or not in terms of where cryptocurrency goes in general, but it does play a role in my opinion in terms of price. So basically what I talked about in the video earlier is if we do keep cruising down here, one thing that could give us a nice bounce off of this area of a new lower low, if it happened, is the fact that in this box right here, this really is the box of September. This is September. So if we kind of on the daily kind of keep cruising down, by the time we get to this wedge, as long as it's not too drastic and happens in a day, the bottom of this wedge, something that we can get a bounce is good news in September in regards to the ETF. The other thing that could happen, and I don't think it would happen, but we get good news, the market doesn't move, people get frustrated, and then they sell and the market actually goes down. I don't think that would happen. But more importantly, I think where I am right now is, we're overextended. We talked about that over and over again. So I'm just kind of sitting back, and many of you are, and just waiting. You're really waiting to see if we see support where we are. But this definitely turned out to be what we were talking about. Even as we were going up, we talked about this almost in every video probably on Bitcoin, which is, looks like we have some trolls coming in. We talked about this on the way up, which is, are we forming a new lower high, right? So lower high, and are we forming a new lower high? I think it's pretty confirmed that we did form a new lower high. So that wasn't the breakout that we wanted, obviously. It didn't happen. But right now, we can have still a bullish move. And right now, I'm looking at the longer term charts for that, right? The weekly. So that's kind of where I am. And man, a lot of this plays into September. Thanks, Tech Lords. Appreciate that. So a lot of this plays into September news, and it's kind of converging all in one spot. We talked about sentiment confluence, something I just made up earlier. I don't think that's a real saying, but sentiment confluence. Sometimes we have confluence of indicators and support areas, but when there's sentiment and when there's news involved, that's what I'm calling it. Sentiment confluence. So lastly, we can look at the oscillators, and we can certainly go over to the weekly oscillator, really being brought down since that huge high back in December. And the question is, are we going to bottom out soon and get some momentum back up? What's good, we're way out of that overbought area at this point, 8 months in this downtrend. But what would be nice on the longer term, the weekly RSI, is to see some upward momentum now, right? That's really what we want to see. And even on the RSI, you can use the same type of patterns and charting that you would use in regular charting. So in that upward trend, when we broke out, you see we have these higher highs, right? And then we had our all-time high, and then now we have our lower high. So same thing in terms of momentum. To get a really good picture of momentum and where Bitcoin might actually be finally finding a bottom, we want to start looking for new highs where we're breaking these lower highs, right? And we're starting to form new highs, higher highs and higher lows. So same thing, just it's a different illustration, and it's just a different picture because it's a momentum oscillator. It's showing us what direction long term we're headed on the RSI. So miscellaneous Memphian, extremely overbought for 8 months. Some got to shake. Yes, extremely overbought. And I also wanted to look at Litecoin on the weekly. I think I have it open. Yes, here's Litecoin on the weekly. Of course, we looked at this at the beginning of the video. Litecoin on the weekly, there's the RSI. First off, we just looked at Bitcoin on the weekly. Bitcoin still above 40 on the RSI, Litecoin below 40 on the weekly RSI. And then the stock RSI looking crazy on Litecoin. Extremely, extremely oversold. So even if temporary, Litecoin is very due for a bounce up to get us out of this oversold area. Don't know if it would be in the beginning of a bull run. It could just be a mini run that we have before seeing new lows. But right now, Litecoin, first indication of a nice accumulation area is that stock RSI being so oversold on the weekly for so long. And then obviously daily, we have the same thing. It's been a while. And then Bitcoin on the daily, stock RSI, we can take a look. If I can open it. Stock RSI, very oversold. And we talked about that in the video. It's been at this area for, what's it been? 6 days, this oversold. Very overextended. So in my opinion, I could definitely see a bounce nonetheless off of these areas. Would it be the bounce we all want? Be careful. Be careful. So those are my thoughts in terms of price, and I think I covered everything. Went over some tweets. We gave away some shirts. We set up for the next giveaway. We have Crypto Whale Clothing doing a giveaway next week, which is, I can go over to Twitter real quick. And we can go to, I think Rob said, let's see. Rob said it's his pinned tweet, I think. I am redeemed. What's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you. I'm doing pretty well. I'm hanging in there. It's actually a really great day today. It was an awesome day. Okay, so this is BitNinja giveaway. That's right. Purchase Litecoin New York City shirt from BitNinja. Post a photo of transaction. Winners will be announced early next week. So that's pretty cool. So go follow Rob over there on Twitter. He's done a lot of work in regards to this LTC 30 for 30. He's part of the LTC East Coast team. I love it. Eric 2.0, thank you for coming by. Enjoy your steak. Medium rare, please. Little salt. So, yeah. Market cap extremely low right now. So that's it, I think, for this live stream. Touched on almost just an hour. I think that was a great live stream. That was definitely, energetic to me to kind of do this giveaway. And I'll leave it at that. Again, if you didn't know, Litecoin Summit booked. Can't wait to see all of you there. It's going to be so fun. If you were on this live chat, I really appreciate you so much. Tech Lords, thank you for modding and taking care of business in the chats. You all are amazing. I am extremely, extremely grateful for each and every one of you. It makes it fun, even when we're going through this downtrend that we're in. Prices are low, but this is a fun time. This is a great time to be alive. Great time to be in cryptocurrency, that's for sure. So appreciate all of you coming by. Certainly we'll be doing a video tomorrow. And if you want the t-shirts, look out on Twitter, tweet me, and let's get you set up to get those shirts once they're in. Appreciate all of you. Have an awesome, awesome rest of the night, and God bless.